Welcome back, eSIM Studios. So here is an issue with the new Google Pixel 11 series. This is the 11 Pro XL. My wife has the 11 Pro, and I believe my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, has the 11 Pro XL as well. All three Pixels, brand new Pixels, are having this exact same problem. Now, before you think it's a network issue, all three of the devices I just referenced are on different networks. So this one's on Verizon. I'm going to show you a messaging problem that all three are having. My wife's Pixel 11 Pro is on T-Mobile and her brother is on Google Fi. So all three are having this exact same issue. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So 11 Pro XL. This is my daily driver, my S26 Ultra. It's on the T-Mobile network. Now, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you go into the messages, right, and this is a messaging issue. So if you send, well, check this out. So let me send a picture, or let me just send test. So text message from the Pixel to the Samsung. It just popped up. Watch. So I'm going to send just the gibberish. It shows up there, right? Now look at this. It shows SMS. This will not get RCS. I've unactivated it, I've activated it, I've restarted it, even called Verizon, and they don't even know what's wrong with it. I stayed on the phone with them for an hour earlier, and I just hung up because I got too much shit to do. But if you try to reply, so the Pixel will send messages and photos to two devices or out from the Pixel, right? So this will get messages, this will get photos. Now look at this, which is common with the other Pixels. It'll send stuff out, but when you try and send stuff from another device to this new Pixel, nothing happens. It does not get incoming messages. It'll send it will send, but it will not receive. And by the way, I am having a giveaway today on our live stream. Subscribe to the channel, the only YouTube channel that really gives their YouTube revenue back to the viewer. So again, this will send, it just will not receive. And I don't know what the hell is going on. It's my wife factory reset hers, and it'll receive sometimes. And my brother-in-law, I'm not sure what he did with his, but it's still not like a normal Android to Android where RCS works and everything works. And sometimes you know how you'll get animations like this? Watch this. Like for Halloween, you can send boo, B-O-O-O, and it'll give you animation and animation on them. Watch. See that? Nothing. Happy birthday. Nothing. So I'm not sure what the freak is going on with this Pixel. And again, I would say, well, maybe it's just my phone, right? Because I've had overheating. Maybe I just have a bad unit, right? And that would be my very first thought. However, this is happening to two other brand new Pixel 11 series devices. And all three of them are on completely different networks. So it's not just a network problem. It looks like it's a pixel issue. I don't know if it's not optimized for the network. I don't know. I'm not a network specialist. All right. Now, hang on here. Let me show you. I don't want to give away the phone number. Hang on. Let me show you what RCS is doing. I may just have to gray it out. Hang on. All right, well, I'm going to have to gray out my phone number because I don't want to dox myself. But as you can tell, in the Google Pixel 11 Pro XL, RCS is on, right? Because I know some of y'all can be like, well, your RCS isn't on. Well, even if your RCS is off, you should still receive messages. They're just not going to be rich communication messages, right? So even if you turn this off, yes, turn it off. Right? And when you turn it on, it should try to reactivate with the network. It should try to, because that's happened in the past. Now RCS, we don't really have any issues whatsoever. And it's been that way for a few years. But prior to a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when RCS was just getting off the ground, you would have to sit there and turn it off, turn it back on. You'd have to, if you were in beta messages, if you're in Google Messages beta version, you'd have to jump back on the stable version. Or if you're on the stable version, you'd have to jump on the beta version and try to trigger something in the system to catch, to activate your messages and or RCS messages. But so I turned it off, it's been off for about a minute, turn it back on, not supported. Not supported. And I called Verizon and they're like, well, we don't know, blah, 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 blah. So they had me do a bunch of testing, and I had to, it sounded like I might call him back again, but I'm going to return his phone, so what the hell do I care? But I just wanted to show more issues. And again, it's not, oh my God, I hate Pixel, and I'm just trying to shit on them as much as I can. No. In fact, I've purchased every Pixel ever made. Like, I'm a big Pixel fan. I'm just being honest. I'm just being truthful. I'm just giving you information, and you can do with that what you will, right? You can buy the device, you cannot buy the device. I don't care which. I don't care what you do. Buy it. Be my guest, right? It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. I'm just showing you issues that I'm having on a device that I purchased. So messages is jacked up. I'm going to go outside and do another overheating test here with a Pixel 11 Pro, not just this one. I'm going to say, well, is mine just messed up, or do all of them have an issue? Well, I don't have all the Pixels, but I do have an 11 Pro my wife has, and I do have a 10 Pro, or one of our older devices. So I'm going to go take those outside here shortly and go do an overheating test, because this failed miserably just, 2 days ago. Overheated within a minute and 47 seconds, and the device started shutting. The camera features started not working. Couldn't zoom in, couldn't switch lenses. It was an object failure and a disaster. So far, doesn't look good with this phone. I have no idea what Google's doing. I'm starting to wonder. Obviously, I don't think it's just this phone, but that's what I'm going to do testing on. And after this, I'm going to do a charging test. So my other issues with this phone is I have a 140 watt charger over there. Right here, it's GAN, it's PPS, it's GAN 2.0. It's all of the charging standards in one. That's a very expensive charger. 140 watts, it's got all the charging standards. PPS, as I mentioned, GAN 2.0, Quick Charge 4.0, all that. And it could only, this is supposed to be rated at 45 watts. It only got it up to 17 watts. And wireless charging only got, I think, up to 3 watts with a wireless charging standard 2.0 wireless charger. So again, it's issue after issue after issue with this device. So I'm going to continually test it and continually upload my findings without any fluff. I'm not trying to make this out to be a bad device. I'm just recording my findings and uploading it. So take that with what you will. But big messaging issues with all three Pixel 11 series devices within our family. So yeah, Anyways, I'm going to link down below videos to the couple of videos that I mentioned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified of all my future videos that I upload. I have a performance test. Oh boy, a performance test compared to all the other flagship Android devices and the latest iPhone 17 Pro that I'm going to upload. You're not going to want to miss out. Subscribe to the channel, and you're not going to want to miss our giveaways. I conduct giveaways at least once, maybe twice a week on our live streams that we do. We're the most interactive tech YouTube channel. So it pays you to watch, or it pays you to subscribe. So let me get out of here. I got a lot of testing to do. If you've got any questions, hit me up down below in the comments. I check them every day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.